News coming in on global trade, and US President Donald Trump is gearing up for a major announcement that could shake international markets. In a late night post on Truth Social, Donald Trump said, and I quote him now, "We will be releasing a minimum of 7 countries having to do with the trade tomorrow morning, with an additional number of countries being released in the afternoon. Thank you for your attention to this matter," unquote. Remember this coming as on Tuesday, Donald Trump had already announced new tariffs on 14 countries, ranging from 25% to 40%, as nations are scrambling to strike trade deals with Washington. And the original 9th of July deadline has also been extended to 1st of August, but Donald Trump has made it clear that there will be no further extension. So this tomorrow's list could decide who faces steep tariffs, who secures a last-minute reprieve. This is a big developing story with a major global trade implications. What does it mean really for India and for a number of other countries that are looking to strike a deal with Washington is something that we have to wait and watch out for. So Donald Trump has waged a trade war with the key US partners and allies. And shaken and stirred by US President Donald Trump's announcement of 25% tariffs on the import, Japan on Tuesday said that the levy would have a very crippling effect on its domestic industries and jobs. And in his first public response to Donald Trump slapping tariffs on the all-weather American ally, Japanese Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba said that his country will avoid making easy compromises and have been negotiating hard really to protect its domestic industries and jobs. Here's a report.
In a sweeping tariff announcements on his private messaging platform Truth Social, US President Donald Trump did not even spare all-weather ally Japan. Trump announced 25% tariff on all US imports from Japan. Day after Trump's tariff announcement hit home, Tokyo said the levy would have a crippling impact on domestic industries and jobs. In his first response to Trump's tariff announcement, Japanese Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba said Tokyo would avoid going into easy compromises in the wake of the levy. The Japanese Prime Minister said his country was still engaged in hard negotiations with the US to save domestic industries and jobs.
日本政府として安易な妥協とこれは避けるということです。求めるべきものは求め、守るべきは守るということで全力で交渉に当たっておるところです。
Trump on Monday set 25% tax on goods imported from Japan, as well as new tariff rates on a dozen other nations that would go into effect on August 1st.